Apple is preparing to make a major advancement in how it trains its artificial intelligence system, Apple Intelligence, with the upcoming beta versions of iOS 18.5 and macOS 15.5. This shift involves a new, privacy-conscious training technique that uses on-device data in a unique way, aiming to enhance the accuracy and relevance of AI-powered features like email summaries, writing suggestions, and custom content creation. The new approach has been detailed in a report by Bloomberg and further explained in a technical blog post on Apple's machine learning research website. It represents a notable evolution in Apple's efforts to improve AI capabilities without sacrificing its foundational commitment to user privacy. Until now, Apple has relied primarily on synthetic data to train many of its AI systems. Synthetic data is artificially generated by Apple and does not originate from real user interactions. This approach has allowed Apple to maintain strict privacy standards while building intelligent systems. However, the company now acknowledges that synthetic data has inherent limitations. While it's useful for general training, it doesn't always reflect the nuanced, diverse ways in which real users write, summarize, and communicate. As a result, AI features trained exclusively on synthetic data may sometimes produce outputs that feel unnatural, overly generic, or contextually off. To bridge this gap, Apple is rolling out a new method that brings real-world context into its training data without directly collecting or storing any user data on its servers. The system begins with Apple generating thousands of synthetic emails on a variety of everyday topics. An example provided includes messages like, "Would you like to play tennis tomorrow at 11:30 a.m.?" Each of these messages is transformed into an embedding, a compact, mathematical representation that encodes the essential information of the text, such as its structure, topic, tone, and intent. These embeddings are then sent to a small number of user devices that are enrolled in Apple's device analytics program. Importantly, these devices compare the synthetic embeddings with a small sample of the user's real, recent emails, stored locally on the device and never shared externally. The task is to determine which synthetic message most closely resembles the user's actual communication style and content. This entire matching process takes place on the user's device, and at no point does Apple receive or have access to the actual email content or the specific results of the comparisons. To ensure privacy, Apple employs differential privacy, a sophisticated privacy-preserving technique. After the local comparison, the device sends back only anonymized, aggregated signals. These signals do not include any identifiable information about the user or their data. Apple then uses these signals to determine which synthetic messages were selected most frequently across all participating devices. The most commonly selected synthetic messages are then fed back into the training process, helping the AI model better understand and mimic real-world language patterns, without Apple ever seeing the original data. This technique enables Apple to refine its AI systems in ways that were previously not possible under strict privacy constraints. By indirectly learning from user interactions without collecting data, the company can significantly improve the effectiveness of features like email summaries and writing tools, making them more personalized and context-aware. This model represents a new kind of balance between AI performance and data protection, one that allows for continuous learning and improvement without compromising on user trust. This method is not limited to emails. Apple has already been using a similar approach for its Genmoji feature, which allows users to create custom emojis from text prompts. Apple anonymously tracks which prompts, like an elephant in a chef's hat, are popular across users and uses this to fine-tune its AI model to be more responsive to common and creative user ideas. Prompts that are rare or highly unique remain hidden and unlinked to any identity, reinforcing Apple's privacy promise. Looking ahead, Apple plans to expand this privacy-first training approach to several other AI-powered tools, including Image Playground, Image Wand, Memories Creation, and Visual Intelligence features. These tools use AI to generate images, enhance photos, organize media, and more. By applying the same training technique, Apple can continue to improve these tools to reflect the preferences and creativity of real users, without needing to see or store their personal data. In essence, Apple's new approach represents a significant leap in how artificial intelligence can be trained responsibly. It highlights Apple's ongoing commitment to privacy, even as it pushes the boundaries of what AI can do on personal devices. Rather than collecting large datasets from users as many tech companies do, Apple is innovating in the area of on-device learning and privacy-preserving AI training, setting a new standard for the industry. This hybrid method allows Apple Intelligence to evolve based on user behavior while ensuring that user data remains secure, anonymous, and under complete user control.